Hi, welcome to the Good Data Show.
Hello.
Z Wong, I'm John Gallagher. We're here to talk to you about some things going on here at iForm Builder. Z, you just got back from Africa. You want to tell us about that?
Yep, very exciting. First time in Africa. Chris and I spent 1 week in Nairobi, Kenya, and we attend the ICT4D conference from CRS, so it was fabulous.
That's great. Well, CRS, or Catholic Relief Services, they help countries around the world with things like
seat fare, right? So, I mean, we have a lot of projects with them, and I think what I want to talk about is I tweet a lot during the event, and I want to go through some of those what I learned from Africa. One of those tweets that I did was don't just replace paper, make a difference. I think during second day of the event, we talked to so many people, and that just came to me like, okay, we'll be talking about replacing paper, but really that we can do a lot more. So that was one of my tweets. And another thing that I realized, I talked to a lot of people from Africa. One of the person there from Uganda, he finished an undergrad computer science degree without access to a computer.
how is that possible?
Right. How is that possible? So we were having breakfast, and then he started telling us the story, and he was like, well, because the lab is overflowing all the time, and he cannot afford his own computer, so he avoided programming classes, where if you take programming classes, you have to practice, you have to program, right? So he avoided all those classes, taking all the networking and other that you can memorize just by reading the books, and he graduated. That's fascinating. So we also talked to, I talked to a lot of interns there, IT graduates, and learned a lot. And so subsequently, I tweeted out saying, hey, don't come to Africa to help. Come to Africa to work together. So I have this feeling that we have always been thinking that we should go out and supply aid and from a charity perspective and help them. I think they are now mature enough that they just want us to give them a chance to work together. So there's tremendous resources there, tremendous productivity there that's untapped. So, and of course that lead to us talking about having an office in Africa, which will happen in some times. And but all in all, it was a great experience. And the end, I mean, I want to talk about is this. I did a full day presentation on the dream of universal data sharing, and that's something that everybody will hear from me more than you want to know. So yeah, that's all the experience, and it was great, and we got to feed giraffe too.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's great. Well, I know one of the things that I've been showing off on the website is the CRS video that they ran.
Right.
Because this conference specifically was about using technology to help people, and as I think you put it, or Chris, when he sent an email, it was like a commercial for iForm Builder.
It is. But and also after talking to everybody, it makes me feel humble. We're here thinking technology is cool and as toys almost, right?
Right.
And they're using technology, and one of the theme of this year's conference is resilient. Is to basically, how do we avoid them falling in the trap of being poor over and over again, right? They cannot get out of this trap.
Right.
And I talked to one of the executives from CRS, and he was saying, well, technology could help them if they have the knowledge, if they know what to expect. If a drought is coming, if they know about it, they can anticipate. That can help, and that makes me like feel wonderful that we not just creating toys I mean, technology can really make a difference.
Right, so that was iForm Builder at ICT4D, put on by our friends at CRS, and also got to meet up with people, our friends at USA, Tetra Tech, and different organizations helping Africa.
UNICEF, a lot of different NGOs, and it's a super international environment because it's in Africa. So people from all over the world went there. It's a wonderful experience. Well, we will definitely involve more. Actually, with our partner Esri also in the coming years.
Great. So if you want to learn more, you can head over to the iForm Builder website and search for ICT4D or CRS, and you can see some of the work that we've been doing with our friends over in Africa. This is the Good Data Show for Ziwang. I'm John Gallagher. Remember, it's all about the data.
Bye-bye.